Good afternoon, welcome to another video with a guy in his projects. Today we are working on my wife's 2008 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT 4.0 liter 62 TE transmission minivan again. So this thing has been having some computer issues. Seems like I've replaced a sensor, another sensor goes out. We've been chasing this thing down. And hopefully we are at the right spot now with the Bank1 Sensor 2 O2 sensor. We've also replaced the upstream, the Bank1 Sensor 1 as well. But today we are doing the Sensor 2. Now this has actually been a small process due to parts, getting incorrect parts. So something to note, Bank1 Sensor 1, depending on what website you go to, will sell you this O2 sensor. Which is part number that. Boop. So that's the part number for what they want to sell you. And for some reason, a lot of websites think this part number fits all 4 locations. Bank1, Sensor 1, Bank1, Sensor 2, and same thing with Bank 2, Sensor 1, Sensor 2 on the Bank 2. That is incorrect on my particular vehicle. This fits the upstream sensor on Bank 1, but it doesn't fit the downstream. So when I replaced the upstream, I bought this, it fit perfect. Went back to the same website and they said, buy another one of these, bought that. The pigtail was too short. Now this is only like an 8-inch some pigtail. It would not reach. So I go to the dealer and they sell me this exact same part number for the Bank Sensor 2. So I go to the dealer, come back, same exact thing as the one I bought online. So I did some research, didn't really find nothing, but I finally went back to the dealer, explained what was going on, and he did a little bit more digging, and he found this part number, which I had also seen online, and that's this part number. Boop. And this one has a, this is more like a 12-inch pigtail. This is supposed to work. We're going to find out right now. So this video is going to be how I'm replacing Bank1 Sensor 2 O2 sensor on this minivan. So that said, let's do it. So underneath you have your cradle, you have this weird cross member going forward to back. You have a heat shield here, followed by your exhaust here, a little expansion joint for your exhaust. Your catalytic converter is here, and that's what we're replacing. We're replacing the sensor that goes into the bottom of the catalytic converter, not to be confused with this one up here. Ooh, that's been running on the exhaust. I need to pin that up. That's actually not good. This one is your primary, this one is your secondary, or Bank 2, or I mean Sensor 2, whatever you want to call it, downstream. Several names, one purpose, to cause problems. So that's what this is, that's what we're replacing. So before we unscrew this, we're going to go over here and find the pigtail, which is just across your motor mount. And you have your pigtail here. I actually can't see it. I don't know if you guys can. I'm just going to feel around and see. I can barely see it. Let's see how it is. Okay. There it goes. Push down on the tab and pull out. Easy as that. Okay. So now we're going to grab my 22mm box wrench. Oh. Pain in the arse right here, but I can do it. This up. No. See if I can stand you guys up somewhere. Okay, here we go. So our tighten would be this way, so we need to go down. There's very little leverage, if any. So just use what you can where you can. Ooh, that's hot. Did it go? I was grimacing, I couldn't see if it went. It did. Okay. We'll pull our pigtail out. We're just gonna spin this right on out. Whoop, just like so. Okay. That's our old one. Definitely been in there for a day. Definitely not a Mopar sensor, which causes issues sometimes. So that's what we're gonna do. We're putting the Mopar sensor in. As mentioned, this plastic cover's got to come off. So we're going to pull this sensor off. Boop. Dip our thumb in the anti-seize because, you know, why not? So that's what the new sensor looks like, opposed to the non-Mopar. I think this is Denso, I could be wrong, but yeah. Either way, they're similar in length, threads, hopefully, so we'll put it in and see what happens. Okay, so you're gonna find the hole, just like you're playing around with your girl. Can't always see it, but you can always find it if you try. Find it, get it in there. There we go. I had to switch to my left hand because my right hand just wasn't working out for some reason. Okay, so you got that in. Now we're going to grab a box wrench. Yes, there's sockets for these. I just didn't feel like getting my kit out. Would that be easier? I honestly can't answer that because I haven't tried with it. Oh, come on, where are you at? There it is. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna tighten it as much as we reasonably can. You don't want it loose. Alright, so once you're happy with how tight it is, you're just gonna take your electrical. Hey, this pigtail fits, what do you know? And if you can do it one-handed, like a pro, like I'm about to prove myself I am. I try to do these on video for you guys so you can see, but for some reason I can never, ever get these plugged in one-handed. If you ever want a challenge, try it. Pretend like you're holding a camera, or just go inside, get a camera, and do this one-handed. Nope, not a pro. Gotta use my other hand. Alright, so I couldn't get it on camera because I definitely needed two hands. This harness was really, really tight fit. It actually took me probably 5 minutes, no joke. But anyway, that's in to here. Again, I went ahead and zip tied up my primary. You could already see the jacket was ripping off. I was sitting on the cat. That gets freakishly hot. This gets up to, I don't know what the highest temp is. I would guess about 1800 degrees. So anywho, that's all tidied up. This is tight, anti-seized, plugged in. It's not rubbing on anything that's going to kill it, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and remove our light. Ooh, that's bright. Oh, and you guys didn't see it. But I slit my head open on that heat shield. It used to be right here. It is no longer and will not be here any longer. So that is gone out of my life because I don't need that negativity in my life. So I know that's a little bit quick-winded for what I typically do, but that's how you replace Bank 1 sensor to O2 sensor. Get the right sensor the first time. That's my third one, finally fit. That plastic plug was really tight, really hard for me to get together, but it's in there, hopefully for the last time. And yeah, just make sure it's not going to get pinched or rubbed on anything that's going to rip through the jacket and wires. And that's it. I'm going to go clear my codes, take a drive, see if they come back, and yeah, that's about that. So thanks for watching. Remember, support me. I got PayPal, I got Zelle, I got ads on this. Watch the ads. Hit up the Amazon links down below. That helps as well. I super appreciate it. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.